But you have to understand that everything you have been fed is an illusion. Everything you've been fed is an illusion, and life is mirrored back to you. The world is a mirror of your own mind, is a reflection of your own mind. So if you just change your mind, change your emotions, change it to elevated, excited emotions, and if you just believe in yourself, then the world has no other choice but to mirror it back to you. If you think positively, then the world has no other choice but to mirror that back to you. So you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. You just have to go after it. You just have to believe in it. And with manifestation, sometimes you're not meant to just keep chasing it. You're not meant to keep chasing, okay, this is what I want, keep chasing, okay, how am I going to get it, how am I going to get it, I'm trying so hard. Sometimes the answer is to just let go. To just surrender and know that you will achieve it. As long as you put it out there in the world, and as long as it is a part of your true essence. So as long as you are following your joy and your curiosity, then anything is possible. If you're following your joy and your curiosity, those are your true essence. That is what you are here to do. Those are your actual reasonings for being here, and you should follow them, because that is where good things come in, is when you follow your joy and you follow your curiosity and you lead with your heart. That is when opportunities will flow in and you'll get your desirable life. If you lead from your heart and you don't lead from illusions and programs and the ego, you need to lead from your heart, and anything is possible, and you can achieve what you want to achieve. You can get what you want to get out of this life. You just have to know that you are the one who defines your own life. You are the one who defines yourself. You have all of the answers inside of you right now, because you are God and you are the universe and everything else in between. Who else has all of the answers? All of the answers besides God. Exactly. God has all of the answers, and you are God. So if you just sit with yourself in silence and in meditation, or however you feel called to. If you just sit with yourself in silence, in dark, however, you will find answers. If you ask a question before going into meditation and you meditate on that question, most likely the answer will come up. You just need to trust yourself. You need to trust that you have all the answers. Trust that you are God. You need to know this for a fact and not just try and believe it. You need to know for a fact that you are God, that you are the universe, that you have all of the answers. And when an answer comes up, just trust it. Trust the answer. That's how you build that deep connection with yourself. That's how you build that relationship with yourself. The more that you trust yourself and you trust the little bits of answers or intuition that comes up, and the more that you follow your intuition, the more that it will come up, and the more that you can just lead through your intuition. You don't need to question yourself, because you are correct. No one else knows you more than you know yourself. So you know how to achieve things. You know the answer. You know the answers to everything. You have them all. You just need to give yourself the time and space to absorb that. Give yourself the time and space to let in those thoughts, to let in those feelings. However it comes into you, you need to give yourself that space so that they are allowed to come in. You can't constantly be doing things, constantly be busy, or information is not going to come in, right? If you're constantly having distractions and you never get time alone, you never get time with your own thoughts, with your own essence, then you're not going to get the answers. But it is false. If you believe that you don't have all the answers, that is an illusion. That is an illusion. We all have all of the answers, because we are all part of the same source. We are all God. We are all the universe. So you do have all of the answers. And if you don't think you do, then you need to spend more time with yourself. You need to spend more time with your heart, with your mind, with your soul. You need to learn about yourself. You need to know that you can't get answers if you're constantly being distracted, if you're constantly in the world that is throwing chaos at you. You need to be in silence and in peace and in relaxation. You need to be in calm. And that's where you'll get the answers, and when you sit with yourself and when you're ready to face yourself.